All right, guys, sharing with you a couple deals that finally paid in. So here's one for 11,000, one for 9, a little one for 4, and another one for 9. You can see they all came in around the same time. And this is the reality of the business. It is sometimes feast or famine with surplus funds and overages. Be aware of that. For example, June, terrible month, just absolutely terrible. Why was it terrible? Because we only had one case pay out. It was a very small one, okay? And that's the reality, guys. That is the reality of the businesses. You don't have any control of when the funds are going to get paid out. Now, there are some things that I'm seeing recently where there's some offers being made out there where you can get your funds up front. Okay, be aware of those types of things. Be aware of those offers, because what you're probably doing is selling your claim. And I've gotten this offer made to me. I've had companies approach me and say, hey, if you have a case, a surplus funds case, and you don't want to wait your 4, 5, 6 months for your check, you can sell it to us for pennies on the dollar, right? Now, if you need money fast, you could certainly sell your case, I suppose, but it would not be in your best interest to do it long term, okay? But everyone's situation is different, so be aware of that, guys. Don't go quit your job to start surplus funds, okay? Unless you have, a good nest egg in place to where you can, weather the storm. I often don't really recommend to people to do what I did, okay? I started with surplus funds part-time, and then I left my job to jump into it full-time. It was very stressful. Now it worked. Obviously it worked because I've been doing that since, I didn't go back to the prison, right? Didn't go back to my job, but it was very stressful, okay? And I would not wish that stress and that, those obstacles for anyone, unless you are in a position to do so. So be aware of that, guys. But again, that's why I recommend start out part-time, okay? Start out part-time, do a few deals. Then when you have the confidence and you can do it, then you can contemplate leaving your 9-to-5 or your current business or whatever it is. And honestly, guys, like this is not a bad, part-time gig, right? Like if you do one of these deals a month, would that be worth it for you? Okay. If you just got one of these checks and you worked an extra 10, 20 hours a week, would that be beneficial for you? If the answer is yes, I show you exactly how to do it in my program. Check out overagesyndicate.com or school.overagecourse.com for the actual program. Step by step. You have two options. You can do everything on your own, keep 100% of the profits, or you can partner with me and we'll split the profits 50-50. You find the deal, you make contact. I handle the paperwork, the attorney, and all the costs of submitting the claim. And it's just a 50-50 split of the profit. So if that interests you, check out the program as well. And glad that these checks finally came in after a slow June. But that is just how the business rolls sometimes.